Yo, what's up YouTube? Hood Politics back with another one. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Alpo, the notorious drug kingpin who got murdered today. Alberto Martinez, known in the streets as Alpo, was allegedly killed early this morning in an apparent drive-by shooting. Sources are saying his cause of death were multiple gunshot wounds to the chest while he sat in a vehicle in Harlem, New York around 3 this morning. The notorious drug dealer, inspiration behind the 2002 Hood classic Paid in Full. The movie was based on real drug lords Martinez, AZ, and Rich Porter during a time when crack was devastating inner cities like Harlem. Alpo was a legendary crime figure who rose to fame in the 1980s after becoming one of the most successful drug dealers in New York, and eventually expanded his operations to Washington, D.C. Back in the 90s, him and 2 other guys were arrested for federal drug charges on top of murder charges for the death of two other drug dealers. One of the last victims was a former friend of Alpo's named Rich Porter. Along with partners AZ Faison and Rich Porter, and later Wayne Silk Perry, Alpo was dealing over 30 kilos a day while he raked in millions in illicit proceeds. Rich Porter was murdered on January 3rd, 1990, and his body was found the next day in the vicinity of Orchard Beach in the Bronx. He had been shot several times in the head and chest. Alpo was charged and convicted of his murder. Alpo served 35 years at ADX Florence Supermax prison after he was convicted of 14 counts of murder. He received a reduced sentence after testifying against former associates in the drug business. He was released from federal prison in 2015 at the age of 49. After he was released in 2015, he entered into the witness protection program because he was most definitely a marked man for the crimes he committed, supposedly with his partners, and then later snitched on them. My take on this is basically, no matter the time, the day, or the place, when you think something may not ever catch up to you, it will. I can't really say that I feel sorry for him. I say I feel sorry for his family. I would assume definitely after 40 plus years, he would have probably been a changed man, but the crimes that you committed that back in the past, they most definitely can still haunt you and catch up to you in this situation here. Prime example. Now the thing is, with it being so long ago, because you got to think he was in jail for 35 years, got out 2015, 6 years after that, so we're talking about over 40 years. There's no telling who could be the person behind his murder. You don't know if it was one of the victims, one of the victim's children, relatives, family members. But, karma doesn't have a time and a place. Karma will pop up on you when you least expect it. Now, the thing that gets me is you caused all this havoc back in the late 80s, 90s in Harlem, and you knew you committed all these crimes. Why would you go back to the same city that you supposedly killed all these victims, killed all these different people, on top of, after leaving the witness protection program? I don't know if he was thinking that maybe he was eventually untouchable, but in this case here, anybody can get touched. So, I don't know what he really say on this one is. It's just, hey, I believe in karma, and I just think karma caught up to him. The thing that gets me is, it's like, you 55 years old, maybe he thought that everything he did in the past was behind him, but obviously other people had different things on their mind. So once you commit a crime, once you snitch on someone, that's how it's out there in the universe. And like I said, either karma or whatever got him. But the only thing I can say is RIP. Hey, it is what it is. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in on this video. Like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Stay tuned for more videos. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. All right, y'all.